All right, it says I'm live. Nick is getting situated. I'll get him joined in here in a second as people join in. Looks like Fedora Gent's here. Tim is here. Todd's here. We can get... And there's Nick from StrapHabit added to the live.
Hey
Can you hear me?
guys.
Yeah, you can hear.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you, Rob.
Yeah, we didn't like pre-stage this. I just like kind of threw it live. So. All right. So shows we're live. People are joining in. It takes a minute. Tennessee Mike's here. Eric's here. Not sure how to say that. Hello. Okay. Again, love your backdrop. It's awesome. And I just opened up the package you sent.
I added one shelf, actually. You can't see it. It's over there, but I added one more.
So, like, it's just an insane wall. That's crazy.
It's spreading. It was at once a couple. I had like a couple of these on a shelf at one point. Then it was one shelf. Then the shelf moved into the basement. Then it was a couple more shelves. And on and on.
Well, that's the problem with adding so many SKUs, which you just added this one too. The
yes,
what is it called? The ride to let me I'll bring it up.
Cancer.
So this one right here, Nick just added to his website. Looks like you're available in a few different sizes.
Yeah. Yeah, we did 5 sizes of these.
Oh, wow. You're already out of the 20 mil?
So, couple things. Yes, but they're also available on Windup. So I think they still have some left. So if you're on like one site or the other and they're sold out, you could check the other site because we both did those together.
Okay.
So if you go to Windup Watch Shop, they also have them.
Yeah, the colors on these are just awesome.
Oh yeah, I can explain the history of these a little bit, but also just sorry, I forgot what I was going to say now. So these are like a special one-time release that we did. The Men Wear Pink straps will also come back in the fall as usual. So people have I think some people have been asking if these replace those, and we'll do a new version of those this year as well. But this was kind of a special project that came along that was just a really cool thing that I wanted to be involved in as well. So this is a separate strap, even though it's had some pink on it.
So who designed the color pattern configuration?
So the design was done by Matt Smith Johnson, who you may also know as Teenage Grandpa. So he's designed a bunch of different watches. And at Windup this past fall, I was at the Prevail booth, which was one of the watches that he designed. And I was just chatting with him there. And I had one of the Men Wear Pink straps on. And he started telling me about this campaign that he does, which he's done for almost 10 years. But it's a charity bike ride in Toronto. And he got Worn and Wound a team. So there's a bunch of different people from Worn and Wound and from the watch community that put a cycling team together to participate in this bike ride. And so he hooked me up with Blake from Worn and Wound, and we started talking together. And so I went through with Matt and kind of talked about some of the different straps that we could do. And he really liked the sailcloth strap. So, and the other cool thing about the sailcloth is that you can combine different colors. So the team's uniform that they'll be wearing in the race has all the colors of this strap. So he kind of found a really cool way to incorporate all the team colors, and they're going to wear these during the ride. And then Boulder Watch is also doing a watch for the activity too. So if you buy one of those watches, it will also come with one of these straps.
Oh, I wonder if that watch is out already.
Basically, It's for pre-order on Wind Up Now. So basically what I've been doing, because basically all the team members have to raise at least $2,500. So Worn and Wound and I have been just donating the proceeds of the strap sales just to the different riders and kind of bumping up their counts until they, everybody meets the required amount before the ride, which I believe is in June.
I don't know where their pre-order is. Oh, it's probably right there.
There it is.
Also, it comes with the strap.
Yeah, so you can just buy the strap if you want it to put it on one of your existing watches, and then or if you want the whole watch, you can order that as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got a display case back with the quartz movement too.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually seen one yet. I'm trying to borrow one from Boulder once they're ready, so I can put a blog up about it as well.
Well, what a cool project.
Yeah, it was really fun. Matt's been great to work with, and Blake, and it's something for a cool activity. So I was happy to be able to be a part of that.
And out of the package, these straps, I mean, even if you get them in a different color, like they break in really easy. I twist them, roll them, and then put it on, and it's like it's good to go. It's already comfortable. So
great. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm glad you like them too, Rob.
Yeah, I can't stand breaking in straps. So like if they're not good to go out of the box, pretty much, like I just know I won't wear it. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, I don't want to pick on your straps, but like that's why I tend to go with the FKM that already has like a little bit of curve coming off the head of the watch. I can wear those better than say like a standard Tropic strap or something where it's just flat. So like I don't know that they ever break in. I've never tried.
They do a little bit, but yeah, the pre-curved ones definitely help with that for sure.
Yeah, I don't like looking down because I got, a little bit of fat on my bones here. So like I don't like looking down and seeing like the watch strap squeezing the fat of my arm. So I like it to like contour more.
I know what you mean. And yeah, I'm looking at the comments here. I will say, or I will understand this color is probably not for everybody, but if you like the cause, you can also through the Worn and Wound page, you can just go and donate directly to any of the riders or the cause that way too, a couple bucks.
Or
if you don't want to strap, still want to be a part of it.
Yeah, hear me out on this. You could still just buy the strap and just have it shipped right to me. I will put it in my drawer system because it's not something I know I'm going to get comments about wearing a strap like this, but like, I don't know, screw off. Like I look down and I'm like, yeah, it's fun. That's cool. And you compare it with certain watches and it looks awesome.
Well, I did not plan this, but right before we had this project going, I got one of these Heron rainbow divers, and it actually has all the colors of the strap. It has green, blue, yellow, and pink in the color. So like, this is again like not something you'd wear in all scenarios or conditions, but it's almost like it was designed for it.
Yeah, and that's just awesome when that happens. I think that watch you just showed, isn't there a picture of it up on here?
Yes. Yeah, you should be able to scroll through.
It's that one right there, right?
Yep.
Okay. I was going to do, but you sent me the 20 millimeter. I can't really, I don't think I can share the watch that I'm wearing, but I was going to put it on this watch, which would have worked perfect for it as well. It's a Mito, I forget what it is. decompression diver, I think they call it. So a 22 millimeter of this strap would have worked awesome on this watch as well. So maybe I'll order a 22
yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah,
I don't own this watch, but this is
left.
well, yeah, I mean it says you have them on your website, but I don't own this watch. It isn't mine, but I could potentially add it to the collection. It's kind of a fun piece.
Yeah, that is cool.
So what's new with you? What's going on?
Oh, and I saw, someone said, anyone else sick of pink for cancer? I guess my response to that is, I think, I think having something where the strap is like unique or has like a cool factor to it or something that you kind of notice about it kind of helps give it some meaning versus just like, oh, we're going to pick a random strap that we already sell and donate some money. Like I kind of, I feel like a lot of people also kind of get more meaning out of wearing it if it kind of has like a special look or appearance to it. So, that's all I'll say about that, I guess.
Well, that, and I think for most guys, like even when you do the regular pink strap series that you do, what do you call it? Men wear pink or something?
Yeah.
I think most of us that are like paying attention to what other guys are wearing on their wrist, most people don't pay attention. They don't even care. But if you or I see somebody else out and about and we see a pink strap on the watch, like we're going to know what it means.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And my mother went through breast cancer, so there's that. And something that's meaningful to me, I guess. So I'd say if you don't want to wear a pink watch strap or you want to support a different type of cancer, go and do something meaningful for that and help make the world a better place another way, I guess.
For sure. Well, I mean, I appreciate that you do that.
I think we talked about it before. Oh, yeah.
The way you do it,
go ahead, Rob,
like when you do the regular pink straps, it's not just the profit from the sale of the strap, it's the entire price.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, and we have some really cool stuff I can't talk about coming up for that again this year too. So, I'm looking forward to that.
Well, let's see. We've done. Let's see. I have them here. I think these are the only two that I have right now. You have this one on the deployant, which is super comfortable. And then I think you did this one.
We've done. I've done 3. We did and we did the sailcloth the first year, also.
Okay, I don't think I have that one.
Okay, yeah, that was. I think I met you after that year, or like that. We were at Wind Up like that year is when I met you.
Yeah, the FKM ones, I probably bought like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 of them.
You got a bunch of them. Yeah.
But I gave a lot of them away. So.
Yeah, really appreciate it, Rob.
If you buy a strap to support cancer, it's a lot easier on your body than doing a tattoo of a pink ribbon. I mean, you could do both. If you like tattoos, that would be a pretty cool tattoo.
Yeah, and I don't know what the anyway, yeah.
Dane says he's bought a bunch of StrapHabit pieces from Amazon. I guess maybe you said that before. I didn't realize you sold on Amazon.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I mostly focus on kind of guiding people to the website to get the best experience, but I know a lot of people like to just shop on Amazon. It's easier. So most of the things are available on there as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Your website's pretty easy. I would just use your website. But let's see, Dr. Kevin Moore says, I've been dealing with prostate cancer for 3.5 years. I didn't know any of this. Well, hopefully sounds like you're doing better than some if you're still 3.5 years in. So I don't know much about prostate cancer, but I got a feeling I'm going to learn a lot more about it because I just found out our former president has it. So.
Oh yeah, it seems really common in men. I've known a bunch of people that have had that too. I don't know what the ribbon color is for that, if there is one.
Yeah, I think a few people said it's like blue, but there's so many different ribbons for so many different things, and they're all different colors and stuff like that. So, let's see. Did you get a pink house? Okay. Well, we don't want to turn the whole conversation into morbid cancer talk, but
Sure.
so still rocking the day job, still doing the straps after work. That's what your
Yeah.
work cycle is, and you're a dad and a husband. You got a little kid. Oh, you have 2 kids, right?
Yeah, he's super fun trying to juggle it all, but just one, yeah.
Oh, just one. Okay. One and done.
But I guess so. He's 7, so pretty far along into it now. It feels like it's flown. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're good. Let's see. Nate Dog says, ready for the big watch sale, Nick. I think you did join the Random Rob Buyers Club, didn't you? I think I seen you in there.
Yeah, I did join it. I was traveling this whole weekend, so I kept seeing the notifications pop up. But you're gonna put out a YouTube video, and it has all those soon. Is that how it's gonna work?
Yeah, it's only going to be in that Discord. I already made the video, and I did price out the watches. I haven't shared the prices yet, but so I got to make another video explaining, because people don't know how to. They don't. Not everybody understands the system I'm using, so I need to do a video tutorial on how it's going to work. So there'll be a little bit of a learning curve for some people, but the big takeaway is you have time. So you don't have to freak out and be like, shit, I gotta hurry up, I gotta buy it. It's not the way it works. You'll have it'll probably sit for the weekend because it's Memorial Weekend too. So I'm gonna launch it on Friday.
Cool.
I'm gonna be busy this weekend, so I probably won't finalize the watch sales until Sunday afternoon, and then they won't ship till Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. Oh, did you get that printer, by the way?
I don't know. I got notification of it, but maybe it's coming tomorrow. Doug says change out all those Barton straps for StrapHabit straps for the sale. All of these watches, pretty much all of them, are sitting on Barton straps. Yeah. So I have this box full of Barton straps because I took them all off. Not because I'm buddies with you and stuff like that, just because most of these watches shouldn't be on Barton straps. They should be on their OEM strap.
Yeah, that makes sense. I saw somebody asked about wind up.
Paul, yeah. Paul's from
an exhibitor there, and I don't think I'll probably make it.
Oh, you're not going to make it to Chicago show?
Usually, every year my son has a bike race on that same weekend, so I haven't gone to it before. I usually end up going to New York. Easy flight for me, and I like New York, so I'll likely be just as a spectator at that one.
I'm torn. I might go to the New York one this year because my wife has not seen New York City. So if we go, it'll be we'll visit the show, but honestly, we'll end up just doing touristy shit.
Okay. That's cool.
Oh, Nate Dogg says he was just trying to help plug the sale. Yeah, I appreciate it, Nate, but it is what it is. There's I think there's over 300 people in that buyers club, so it should play out pretty good. I think it'll be fine. Calico says chuck the Barton, they're trash. Barton's a pretty big brand. I think we talked about this before, didn't we?
I don't remember, but yeah, I think they are quite big. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like looking at them now. Like they have, it's similar. They have a bunch of SKUs and stuff like that, and they're a big brand, and I know a lot of people buy their straps. So it is what it is. So
yeah.
Only ever bought one. Okay, I'm trying to read some comments here.
I owned a couple of those before I started the company.
Yeah, and you were like, these could be better, so I'm just going to make my own straps.
No, I didn't have problem with the ones I had were nice, but decided to go a different way.
Okay.
Oh, and I see. So someone's asking about longer straps. Actually, I am working on, which I can maybe give a sneak peek here. Extra long, because a lot of people have been asking me for this with larger wrists. These are like the sample ones, but I can't give a date of when these will be available yet, but they're on the site to sign up for notifications now. If you go to the What's New section.
So are you both pieces are longer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what wrist size would they accommodate up to? I
don't remember off the top of my head. I think up to about 10.
Holy crap.
Because I've had some people with like over a 9-inch wrist email me before.
Whoa.
I thought if we have a couple extra holes left over, just so those people aren't like on the last hole, just to have some little bit of extra left over. But they will fit. Like my wrist is 7 1/4, not on the tightest hole. So like, you'll just have a little bit of extra left over basically. But yeah, I mean, I had a lot of people asking for those, so I was hoping that would, help some people out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be limited colors and products and everything like that. You're not going to invest heavily into this.
Yeah. How much it, so, how the sales are. So if people, I'm starting out with, I think, 4 colors. If people like them, I'll be able to add more colors. And if people just want those couple colors, we'll keep doing that.
Yeah, I wonder if you can find out how those what are those ankle, what are those called, where people that are in like house arrest? I wonder if you can make custom
ankle bracelet, yeah. Ankle monitor, yeah.
Yeah, ankle monitor.
I saw someone also asked about straps made in the US. I've been trying for years and can't find anyone to do it for me. Like the companies I found just either won't do it, they won't get back to you, or don't want to do it. It's not even a question of it being more expensive. Like I just haven't been able to find anyone to do it for me, or they'll say they can't match the quality or different things. So I have a couple of things I'm working on now that I hope will come to fruition. Like it's something I want to offer people, but not, I guess.
And you're talking about the FKM straps?
What's that?
Are you talking about the FKM straps for made in the USA?
I'm really talking about any kind of material. I've only been able to really find like you can get handmade, very expensive leather straps in the US, and I haven't had any luck finding any other solutions to that. But I'd be open to different types of materials. So it's something I'm trying to figure out.
Well, that's ambitious. I know a lot of companies are working on more and more USA made stuff. So hopefully some of it comes to fruition.
Yeah. I am hoping I have a couple things that might work out, but at the moment, not. And then someone also asked which strap is my favorite and most in demand. The deployant rubber and deployant sailcloth straps are my two. So I don't know between those two. They're pretty close. I don't know which one's selling better right now, but they're pretty close. So I would say probably those two.
They're both. You kind of converted me on the sailcloth, like because the sailcloth that I had been exposed to before was like too hard to break in. So like this stuff breaks in so fast. I want to address where to go. I lost it. Whatever. Paul had asked about. Paul had mentioned something about
the vendors at events.
Yes. There's a simple explanation for that. The vendor booths at most shows are so expensive that, like, when you're selling watches, it's easier to justify or make up that. But when you're selling straps for like $25 or whatever you're selling these things for, you would have to sell an absurd amount of straps, which maybe you would to just cover your time, your booth.
Yeah, I'll say that what you said as well. Like I don't know the exact price or if they want us to say it necessarily, but it's thousands and thousands of dollars to have a table at Wind Up.
Wind Up is like 7,500 to 8,000
cost. Yeah, I think it's something like that. So that the cost is one thing, as you said. You can cover that with watches more easily, and the other thing for myself is just time, like you said. I just haven't found the time to like set up a system to go to one of those shows and kind of do it properly and be prepared and have all the inventory and things like that. It's something I really want to do. And if a show comes along that, I've been talking to the guys that run all these shows. So if something comes along where I'm able to accommodate it, it's something I really want to do just to try to meet people. But it's just, not something I've done yet.
I think you could do district time because that's probably around 2,500, I think, ish. And DC is awesome. And I think they would be very accommodating of you. I'd go and I'd help out too if you wanted to do it. I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but like,
yeah,
I think you should definitely consider district time.
Yeah, I think at some point I just need to like find the time and set up a system and kind of get prepared for it. And it's easier the more I do it, but I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, because you'll have to do, like you said, you'll have to be able to sell them right there because people will buy the straps, like because they're super affordable. So like it's way easier for someone to pull up and buy like.
My hope is that like it's. Yeah, exactly. It's more of an impulse buy than dropping like $400 or whatever most of the watches cost. That, and it's like I saw Tennessee Mike's at Intersect might be a good fit. I went to Intersect in LA a couple years ago because I happened to be out there, and it was a really cool event. And I've been trying to convince them that I've been talking Wes a little bit. So that would be very cool and something I would be very interested in.
Yeah, you're not going to get the foot traffic at an Intersect show that you will like a district time, or maybe even a minutes and hours.
Sure.
Because they're Intersect's more VIP. Well, not VIP, but it's more concentrated to like who's coming.
Yeah. My thinking was it's an event that's kind of easier to plan for and less of a chunk to bite off all at once versus like 3 days at Wind Up or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. And I'm surprised Dorajan says we almost need to have a side bazaar during Wind Up or other shows for straps and sellers. I'm honestly surprised stuff like that hasn't happened because of the draw for like well, even Dallas now, but like, was it Dallas or Austin? Austin, I think it was. Wherever the wind up shops are, like if somebody were to orchestrate, because they broadcast when they're doing it, so you could easily like set up another show adjacent to it or near it in the same town, same time, and do like different brands and stuff.
Yeah.
Evan's asking for any plans for recycling material straps.
The new deploying sailcloth are actually.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It doesn't say it on it, does it?
It doesn't say it on the strap itself. It's description. And make a big deal about it, like in the product title or something. Not this one, the deployant one. Just because I didn't know how much people cared about that, but that kind of nylon sailcloth material, recycled PET.
I don't even know how to find stuff on your website now. Is it these?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna answer all these questions today. Somebody asked about skinny fat spring bars. I do have those on the site as well, actually already. 20 and 22 millimeter.
Yeah, where are those at?
Accessory, like tools and accessories section. If you go to shop by style, and then they're under tools and accessories.
You have so much stuff. It's tools and accessories. I don't even see that. Gift cards on sales.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I just missed it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, if my internet's messing up. Standard, curved.
All right, a little bit up in the middle. Up.
Yes, it's not. It's. I think my internet's messing up because you digitize once in a while, and plus I'm having a hard time with
the
this.
blue. Oh, mine seems to be cutting out too, actually, but it's right at that blue Seiko picture in the middle. There you go. And those were interesting because I had to make I think I had to make 1,000 or something to get those made. But
that's crazy.
People seem to like them, and they're, I'll never sell them in all my lifetime, but the offer.
Right, but they fit the spring bar hole, and then it's a smaller bar, so you can fit through a pass-through strap easier. Essentially, is the concept, right?
Yeah. So the center is right. Yeah. So the tips are 1.1, which is like a Seiko diver size, and the center of the spring bar is 1.8 instead of, I think it's like 2.5 or something of the Seiko one. So they won't fit in like a standard bracelet or strap. So this way, you have that option.
You know what's funny is going through all these watches I have for the sale. I forget what brand the watch was, but it's not a super expensive watch. But I noticed some of them had spring bars, and then there's like a sleeve that goes over the spring bar and acts as a roller. So it allows it to pass over even easier.
Oh.
But you'd have to have a pretty small spring bar.
Some of this. Yeah, I've seen that before too.
I mean, these already spin
though.
Seiko
or something that had that.
I mean, this will spin in the watch, so like it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's go. We got a few more. Yeah, somebody was asking about the long straps again. I have one of those UV lights. Let's see. Actually, the best UV light I've handled isn't even. I don't know if this is a real brand or not, but it says Convoy, but it's more of a projection beam. So like it's not a flood beam, and it's you can usually find it if you search up like
Okay.
rock hunting. It's used for rock hunters.
Oh yeah, they have those like what are the UP minerals, right?
Yeah,
In
well they call them Upra
Michigan that
lights,
glow under the UV light.
yeah, they call them Upra lights, but I think they have a more technical name too. Let's see. Yeah, I would love it if you did some more like premium strap or something, even if it's not a USA made one. If you did like a, I know your concerns are that the price points might not sell well, but because it is competitive, it's all competitive. Everything is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm always trying to kind of keep improving and making things better and having better options. Um, so yeah, I hear you.
Oh yeah, UV lights are good for hunting. Yeah, pretty much everybody out west has them for that case for hunting scorpions. I know my parents had it.
Oh,
UV light when they
yeah,
were in
yeah,
Mesquite.
yeah. My wife's from Arizona was telling us that too. They go out in their backyard at night.
And they're hard to kill too. You can't just step on them and squash them. Let's see.
Yeah, I've heard
Gecko
that
Dragon
too.
says, any plans to sell the quick release skinny fat spring bars that will work on the straps that can take them? I don't. That wouldn't make any sense to do that. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, if it's specifically just quicker, I didn't up those with quick release because I wanted them to be able to work with all kinds of straps, and sometimes like the hole of where the quick release is in a different place or something like that, or that you know they would have like a more limited of an application, I guess. So and this way, um, if you have a strap that doesn't have a for the quick release pin, like strap basically, and like I said, I had to make such a huge quantity of those, I didn't
Oh,
think it made sense to do it again and then also make one with a quick release.
so will these? I guess my question would be: will these spring bars fit in the opening for your regular like FKM straps? So like if I pull the spring bar that's in this out and I
Yes,
put
yeah, that's
okay.
what they were. I mean, that's what they were mainly designed for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so on the rubber straps, you can stretch the rubber and kind of you can stretch the rubber and slide it out, or you can just, if you don't plan to reuse it, you can break the tab off. Like just take a needle nose plier and just pop the little tab off, and then slide the spring bar out, and then you can put.
Yeah, because I'm bad about it. Like I have a couple of these FKMs on my Seikos, and I know you're not supposed to put. I get it. You like you should put the proper fitting spring bar in the watch, but like I guess I just don't care. It does. I put it in and I like give it a little tug. If it doesn't come out, I'm good.
Yeah, that's normally what I do too, because I mean all these quick release spring bars that come with these don't fall out of a Seiko and they work fine. And that's normally what I do, but I had enough people for that, or people don't like that it rattles or jiggles a little bit. So, that's why I wanted to have this option also.
Oh, can you read that if I put that up?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do plan to keep selling on Amazon. I can't always offer free shipping internationally, but I come across a way to offer much lower cost to most countries that people buy from. Um, so I mean that's like the best option now. I'm trying to expand to other countries for Amazon, and it's just very complicated with all the shipping over there and the duties and registering for taxes and all this stuff, that it's just not something I've been able to figure out with Amazon yet. And there's also a lot of other struggles with Amazon's a very difficult place to be a seller on, I guess. So, kind of resources, mostly just try to make the best experience on the website for people.
That's I guess a good question, but I mean, it makes sense to me already because it's like StrapHabit. Like, I don't know if there's
I
a
mean,
a bigger explanation or not.
I mean, my wife actually, but a behavior that I had basically of always like changing watch straps around and stuff, and it, you know, she came up with the idea, and it was just a really cool sounding name, I thought. And you know, my idea or goal of the company was that, you know, you can swap out your straps all you want and have different colors and kind of make your watch more personalized the way you want it to be and match kind of the situation that you're going into. And you know, it's really that simple, I guess.
Makes sense. Had you ever thought about selling on Etsy? I've never bought anything off Etsy. I know it's big, but I don't know that you would bother expanding on that.
Yeah, I've thought about it. You know, I've never tried it. My image, people aren't shopping on there. Each ad just adds another complication, and I had time or made it a point to try it, I guess. So, but you know, yeah, if I'm wrong, if a lot of people are wanting to see stuff on Etsy, you know, let me know.
So I also got, you sent over this metal bracelet. If I can open it up.
And I was going to say real quick, someone had a question about getting fakes on Amazon.
Yeah.
I've actually twice had to report fake StrapHabit brands on Amazon. So like it does happen. You know, what you can do, I mean, the safest way to communicate directly with me, get the best customer service that way. But if you do prefer to shop on Amazon, on the side, a little bit of information, and it tells you who the seller is. If it says StrapHabit, that's, you know, that's coming from me. If it says the name of someone else on there, like, you know, I don't know if you've ever noticed, sometimes it says like other seller says, and you can click on and see, you know, like if you're buying something from like a really well-known name brand, like if you bought this roll of tape or something, there might be like 10 different sellers selling that on there, and you can look and see like who's the seller. Sure, it's, and then after that, the thing you just have to make sure is that Amazon actually ships you the thing that you ordered, which is normally what happens, but occasionally not. So anyway.
Battle Bean is asking about the extra long FKM, about potential time frame. I know we covered it earlier, but
yeah, the only ones that will be available. I guess I can't say like long in the future. That's the first strap of extra long that I'm trying to do, and then I haven't made a plan after that. If they sell really well, if there's a lot of demand, things like that, if people are happy with just having one, or, you know, we'll just go from there and see how, you know, see how the reception is in the market.
Well, I think you already offer curved spring bars.
Yeah, but I think he's talking about like a strap for each specific watch. I did develop the Q Timex straps, which they're not curved, but they're kind of fitted for the Timex. But that was because no one else did that I knew, and the straps that come with those kind of suck. So, you know, right now I've kind of felt like there's a lot of options for a lot of watches out there, and I've kind of more focused on the universal fit that people could purchase and things like that. But future, like if I found a product that I thought would be good to do, not saying I would never do it.
If I'm not mistaken, don't these actually fit the I think there's something wrong with my internet. I'm direct hooked to it too. That's weird. I'm gonna have to check my modem and stuff. I think these Timex Q straps also fit the Casio World Timers, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yeah, I have a couple of those that I like to wear those on too. So it was just kind of a lucky coincidence that they fit those, but it is a good option for those, especially like if you have a modded one. You know, because I had some people say like, "Oh, why would I want to spend more on the strap than what the watch costs?" But much of it came with a good strap, and if you've spent, you know, some money on another case or some mods, it's a nice upgrade in my opinion.
Yeah, that is not loading. I might have to do some equipment stuff soon. Fedora Gent's asking an origin question. How did Nick get into the idea of doing straps for a side business? Well, I think we covered this long ago, but I honestly don't remember either.
Yeah, yeah, we might have a, but I could, to be honest, a couple other friends who had started businesses doing like e-commerce with totally other different kinds of products than what I am, and they excited about it, and me like their success that they had, or oh, I did this or this, and it just seemed really exciting to me. So I just thought it'd really interesting and fun to start a business. And you know, everybody told me like you should make it be something that you're interested in, because you know, it'll just keep you passionate and kind of wanting to do it. And the other advantages, you know, I kind of about, and I have an idea of what people are looking for. I'm on all these like forums and groups and things like that. So, you know, a couple of those friends that kind of had some experience with, you know, finding manufacturers and setting up e-commerce websites and things like that kind of helped me with the to get started. And then I just kind of never stopped. After that, I just kind of kept doing stuff, and it just kept going along and you know, growing. So
Interesting tip for cleaning strap, G-strap. I don't know, G-Shock maybe. Strap Ziploc baggie and drop in a detergent, warm water, and shake repeatedly. Or you could just put it in the dishwasher.
yeah, that's true. I usually depends on the material, I guess, but like the rubber straps, I usually just kind of scrub them with my fingers with dish soap, and that seems to work pretty well for me too. What dirt or whatever you've gotten on it as well.
Yeah, they clean up pretty easy, I think. Let's see. My buddy G Woody is asking if it's possible for you to do a black and yellow camel FKM. I wonder if you know how you got the infused where the colors going all the way through, like on the yellow, red, blue, and orange. I think and green or something. I don't know if you could do that with the yellow one too.
Yeah. Yeah, either the printed camo or the kind of molded color. I mean, it would be possible to do with yellow. The only thing I would say, it seems like recently the camo straps have kind of slowed down a little bit, and yellow is generally not a great selling color. And usually the order quantities are kind of higher for those specialty straps. So that would be the only thing that would maybe slow me down from doing something like that.
Right. Camo, the straps that have camo patterns, you're saying the sales have slowed down on them. Interesting. I thought those would always sell well.
Yeah, they do pretty well, but I feel like when I first came out with those, they were maybe just because it was a new product, or I don't know if people were looking for different things, but I don't know, they've been moving a little bit slower more recently anyway.
Well, I think there's another company that makes maybe the yellow. If somebody's looking for the yellow, is it Horus or something, or they might make a yellow one? They're wicked expensive.
Camo strap is somebody that sells it. I guess, yeah, I mean, if we really wanted to, we could probably do some kind of a group buy or some kind of if we could get enough people together that wanted something, we could be possible.
Yeah, but your minimums on something like that are probably pretty high.
Yeah, it totally depends what it is. Like some stuff is not too bad, and some stuff is a pretty high amount. But yeah.
Surf John is asking if you plan on doing a shark mesh.
I don't have anything like that I'm working on right now. I can't say that I never would, but yeah, not something planned at the moment.
Right on. Yeah, sounds like you constantly have stuff going on. I know you have some other projects going on the side you probably can't really talk about, but and then of course you have plenty going on the regular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you told me a couple things. I'm excited to see more on that. I don't know when that's all going to happen, but hopefully some of that stuff will be revealed soon.
Yeah, some things kind of move along slowly and some things go quickly, and yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to, I have a lot of cool stuff that we can share with people. Yeah, really chat and kind of feedback from and excitement from people too, because it kind of helps make it all feel worthwhile as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well,
what's new with you, Rob?
This stupid watch thing. I don't know why I agreed to do. I don't know why I got myself into this, but yeah, it's going to be a huge project, and we'll see. I may never do it again, but we'll see. So, because it's going to be extremely time consuming. It's going to take at least all summer long to move this many watches, and hopefully people appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's a cool thing to offer to people, and yeah, hopefully kind of streamline it. I mean, no matter what, a ton of work what you're doing, but it's cool to kind of spread those out into your community and things like that.
Yeah, doing the Discord is going to be easier than doing email, because the communication is going to be quicker and more focused. I lose emails, so this is going to be way easier. Other than that, yeah, I'm just steady doing regular videos. I'm picking some of these watches to make videos on. Of course, I'm doing my regular videos with Exquisite and Saltzman's and Trifecta, and of course, I constantly get stuff from you. Like these straps and this new. Well, it's not new. I think you've had it out for a while, but the Jubilee bracelet. So always content to be made.
Yeah, and it's appreciated too. I love seeing those come out.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I don't know how long I've been doing it. It's people ask me too, like, how do I do? Because I'll post a video a day. And I'm assuming at some point that'll have to come to an end. But I've been doing that for like 6 years, I think. So that's a lot of videos.
Come to like personal schedule.
What's that?
It'll have to come to an end, just like you won't be able to keep having time to keep doing it.
I think I'll always have the time to do it. It's probably more of a I'll hit like critical burnout or something. Like I hit phases of burnout, but at some point, am I going to just go like, hey, I got to break this cycle. I can't just keep this level of tenacity of putting out videos like this. So. But I can't sit still either. So like, even if I didn't do this, I'd have to do something else.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like too. Or if I'm like, oh, I should slow down a little bit, but I keep like thinking of new ideas and just creating more work for myself.
Right. So I guess it's naive to think that I could stop. I think it'll stop when I either mentally or physically can't do it anymore. Oh, here we go. Evan's got a solid. There you go. There's your next SKU.
Yeah. I have one of those wood watches my mom got me for my birthday, I think when I turned 40, which is kind of cool, but yeah, not something I've thought of selling before.
I don't know. I know people love them and stuff like that, but I think, isn't wood supposed to be for fires or building homes or something? I don't know. I don't know that they belong on, wood doesn't belong on watches, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it's lightweight, but yeah, it's different.
Dr. Bodleimer says, quitter talk, Rob. I've been watching you since the start of my watch addiction. You can't leave us. I'm not leaving. It's just, these are thoughts that go through my head occasionally. That's all. It's no big deal. All right. Any last minute questions before we sign off? Let's see. Dane's giving me the 2-minute warning. We're nearing the end of the stream. I think we covered what is for barbecues. Yeah. I mean, it could be dual purpose. I suppose you could just, it could be a survival watch strap or something. You could have like a little spot for a fire. What do they call them? Like the fire rod things or whatever. So like you could take it off your watch and then use it as kindling to start it up.
Yeah. A little match on the side or something.
Yeah. Floridian says repair cars. I haven't been working on cars too much lately. Build fences, I did that. Collect firearms. I haven't really done too many firearms. Recently, I did some sprinkler repair, some yard repair, some just miscellaneous stuff like that. A lot of travel. I love to travel. So if I could figure out how to travel more and do this, then that would be best.
Yeah. Well, you can film from anywhere, I guess, right?
Yeah, the problem is like I was just out in San Francisco and I did not feel like making any videos. I just wanted to be there and just do San Francisco things. I didn't want to like video anything.
Oh, yeah.
So I need what I need to do is I need to have somebody film for me. I'll just subcontract it all out.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're gonna sign off. Nick, I appreciate you joining. Always good to have you on the show. I'm going to work on my internet connection because I know
You
there
had
was
questions from everybody.
Yeah. I was just in Costa Rica almost every day. So cool. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Nick, don't hang up. I'm going to talk to you for a second. But I'm going to end the stream. So
Okay.
see you everybody, except for Nick.